Welcome to David Alexander Maths Tuition. This is Chapter 5H, Modelling. So draw a graph to determine if a linear model would be appropriate for the following data sets. So let's just plot these values. So we've got -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.1. So I can't really tell the difference between a 4 and a 4.1, so I'll just have a bit of a guess. And 6, 5.9, which is practically 6. So a linear model would be appropriate because we can see that these points pretty much make a straight line. It might not be 100% perfect because these ones are a tiny bit off, but only a tiny bit. So a linear model is appropriate. Is a linear model appropriate for this data set? So -5, -4, -4, -3. Okay, well that's definitely a straight line, but of course if you do 2 points you're always going to get a straight line. -2, -1. Okay, still looking like a nice straight line. 1, 9. Okay, right, that's looking quite a bit off. 3, 1. Okay, that's also pretty off. And 6, -2. Okay, so here we can see these data points are completely all over the place, so therefore a linear model would not be appropriate. An electrician charges a call-out fee on top of an hourly fee for all jobs. So Mr. Smith is charged £155 for a job that takes 3 hours, and Mrs. Jenkins is charged £315 for a job that takes 7 hours. So we want to write an equation in the form of C equals HN plus B based on the information we've been given. So the overall cost for Mr. Smith is going to be 155, and that equals 3. So it's going to be the hourly rate, which, well, we don't know the hourly rate, so it's going to be 3 times the hourly rate, so it's going to be 3H plus the call-out fee, which we still don't know. Okay, Mrs. Jenkins is going to be £315 equals 7H plus the C. So what I've got here are two simultaneous equations, and I've got the same number of C's in both. So I can do, if I write the 155 equals 3H plus C underneath, it's going to make the subtraction. So remember, with simultaneous equations, same sign subtract. So what is 315? Take away 155, that is 160. So 160 equals 4H. So therefore H equals 40. So the hourly rate is £40, and the number of hours worked is N anyway. But the call-out fee we can work out. So we can just substitute. We know that H is 40, so we can say that 155 is 3 times 40, which is 120 plus C. So C is £35. Okay, so therefore the cost is the hourly rate, which is 40, N, the number of hours, plus 35. Okay, and we're done. Sometimes there might be another question where it might be, you know, Mr. Jones is being charged for a job that takes 10 hours. What would the total cost be? Well, that'd be 40 times 10 plus 35. Or you could say, you know, Bob is charged £1,000 for a job. How many hours does he would the job have lasted for? So again, just substituting 1,000 for the cost, rearrange and solve.